still be happy. You can do whatever you like. You don't have to be ready.
Hey cuties, and welcome back to another CC haul. Today I have 100 new CC items for your kids, toddlers and infant sims. As always, you can find links to everything in the description down below, and I also make sure to link you to a playlist full of my previous CC hauls if you're still in need of more CC after today's video. And if you're new here, hello, welcome. I'm Cora. I do CC related videos every single week, so if that's something you're interested in and you haven't already, make sure to subscribe to the channel. But without further ado, let's get straight into today's video. I hope you're all doing well. Hope you're gonna have a great weekend or a great week whenever you're watching this. This video was supposed to go up 2 weeks ago, and I'm not gonna get too deep into the reasons why, because I just don't want to have too many sad topics on this channel. I just want it to be kind of like this cozy place for people to go to watch Sims related videos. But I received some family news that were pretty upsetting, so it just took me a while. I feel like if you've watched my previous videos, you can probably put one and one together, but I just needed a few weeks to cope with it, to get through the first, days of that. And I also am literally drowning in uni work right now. There is just so much I have to do. I've got 2 exams in about 2.5 weeks. And for some reason, they put them one day apart. No, it's not even one day apart. It's like on following days. I don't know if there's even a phrasing for that, but one is on a Monday and then the next is on the Tuesday straight after. And I have no idea who did that, who figured that was a great idea. And then I also, I've been taking meds for my ADHD for about 4 months now. Something like that, almost half a year, I guess. I think it's closer to like 5 months. And it's been going pretty well. I can definitely focus on things a lot better now, and I don't get distracted all the time, so that is great. But I take them around 9 a.m. because I'm a bit of like a late riser. I just kind of like 2 a.m. to 9 a.m. is my perfect time of being asleep. But the exams are at 9 a.m. so I'm gonna have to readjust everything because the meds take a bit longer for me to work. I think I've heard that it has to do with like your metabolism, and depending on how fast that is, it gets metabolized, obviously, and starts working. But it seems to be more like around 1.5 hours until they kick in for me, because I know of people who take them and then they can't even sleep after, and I could literally sleep for 1 to 1.5 hours longer without an issue. So there's that. I'm gonna have to replan, reschedule, redo my whole sleeping schedule, relearn, I guess. And that's going to be a bit of a struggle. So I'm going to have to start taking the meds around like 7:30 or something like that. And I'm aware that most people have to get up that early. So don't come for being like, oh my God, you get up so late. Yes, I know. I choose to do it that way. And that's why I also work late on in the day. It's just the hours that I'm more productive in. And I'm very glad that I can do that right now. And I don't have anywhere to go to that early, because I've done that for a big chunk of my life. I had to go to school, or when I still went to uni physically, I also had to get up early, and that was just not it. I find it crazy that we know that people have different sleeping patterns, like it's a known thing, and we still force kids to go to school way too early. It doesn't make sense to me, but a lot of things about school don't make sense to me. Anyways. Back into more, well, I don't even think this is like a very good mood topic, but The Sims has had like their 25th birthday, and it was really funny because my mum messaged me and I thought that was kind of cute. And it just reminded me of like the good old Sims days back when I was young and I actually enjoyed the gameplay of the game. I've been like saying this all the time. The Sims 4 is just not it for me in terms of gameplay. I love the build mode. I love Create a Sim. Like those things are great, but the gameplay for me is just lacking. And I know that a lot of people feel that way, even though there is also a lot of people who love The Sims 4. And I think if I wasn't spoiled by the previous Sims games, maybe I wouldn't see all the flaws. But I got hyped for like half a second because I saw that they're releasing like legacy editions of their previous Sims games, so of like the first one, and then I think there's one of the second and maybe not the third, but definitely of the second one. And I was like, oh my god, that's amazing, because those games struggled to run on newer PCs because obviously there's like a whole different operating systems and everything is different. So there's like a few workarounds, but every time I try, there's just a bunch of things you have to do, and then sometimes it still crashes and doesn't work, and it's still not perfect. And I saw those legacy editions and I was like, oh my god, that's amazing. First of all, they're very expensive. I don't know, I mean, I know why they made them that expensive, because it's EA, right? So there you go. But it's just crazy to me to release a game that's 25 years old in a legacy edition, and I think it's 29. It's either 20 or 29 euros, which is just crazy, especially for people like me who actually have all of the old Sims on discs. Like, I already own the games and I would just buy it because it might be like an improved version, at least that's what you expect. But then I went into the reviews on Steam and I was like, oh, they definitely have not optimized this game, which is kind of ridiculous to me. Like, a lot of people, well, the majority of people were just saying that the game crashes every few minutes and it's just not optimized and it runs terribly and it lags and just all sorts of things you would not want. And I don't know why they didn't at least optimize them. That is just crazy to me. Obviously, I don't know anything about programming, so I don't know how much work it takes to optimize a game. It could be very easy, it could be very difficult. I have no idea. In my like amateur brain, it doesn't seem too, at least not impossible. And if I were EA, I wouldn't release the game if I know that it's broken, that it's not optimized, it's bad, because it literally just has terrible reviews. Both the first game, I haven't looked into the reviews of the second one, but I'm pretty sure they were also mixed reviews on Steam, which is not good. I rarely see that. So yeah, there's that. It was a bit of a bummer because I kind of got excited for a minute because the first Sims game is super nostalgic for me. I loved that game. It was just kind of quirky. It's just perfect. Also, The Sims 2, I would love to actually play them without having to put a lot of effort into making it run on my PC, you know, just being able to download it on Steam and stress-free open the game and it runs. It would have been so nice, but obviously that was not it. I also saw that there was like, I'm not up to date with Sims news right now. I have never been like super up to date. I mean, maybe in the early days of The Sims 4 when I was still excited, but I always kind of hear about the news like after everyone else. Good thing this is not like a Sims news channel. That would be terrible. We're not doing that. But I've seen on the EA app that there's going to be a new expansion pack, and I forgot what exactly it was called, but it's just something around like careers and businesses, I believe. Was it like hobbies and businesses? I don't know, something like that. And that is just crazy to me. I don't know, because we got like a whole career pack, get to work, as one of the first Sims packs, but they barely added any content, so they have to make another whole expansion pack focusing on work, which is just crazy to me. I mean, it makes sense. It is something that I definitely feel the game would profit from, like more careers, more things to do, always great. But I already feel like if there's a possibility, I didn't even watch the trailer yet, I'm so badly informed, but from the title I would take, I literally just saw this before recording the voiceover, but from the title I would take that you can own your own business, which in my experience, it never works. Like, The Sims 4 Dine Out, I don't know if they've finally fixed it. If you can hear licking, that is my cat cleaning herself right underneath the microphone. Apologies for that. She just loves getting onto the desk when I do something important and start like cleaning herself or playing with stuff. That's just cats for you. But yeah, the Sims 4 Dine Out, as far as I'm concerned, they haven't properly fixed it. I mean, they've probably put out a million patches, but whenever I played that, it was extremely buggy, laggy. It didn't work well. It was just terrible. The same thing with like vets didn't work perfectly. Same thing when they put apartments in the game and the possibility for you to own apartments, that was also buggy. Like every time they put like a huge new mechanic into the game, it just doesn't work. So I'm very worried for the Sims 4 businesses. I feel like they're gonna be, you know, let's not manifest it. They're gonna be great. They're gonna work perfectly fine. Let's just think positive. Let's end this video on a positive note. I'm sure everything will work perfectly fine. Sorry to have been so negative today. But it's also a lot of really good games coming out this year, so maybe we can talk about those in the next video. But anyways, for now, this video is coming to an end real soon here. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, please don't forget to leave a like, comment, and subscribe if you have not already, and I will see you all next time. Bye!